2. Oscar has now been changed, slept, and back to business. So we're getting down to the hips, I think, next. We've just done the Z stretch. We're just going to articulate the hips, and we showed you 2 positions for this. The first one was the sideline position. So, come down on your side, top knee bent up to 90, so that's just going to lock your back in place. One arm out straight. You have a little cushion here for the side of your head. Then we interlinked and locked onto hands and squeezed them tight to get nice and strong. We took the ball, placed it underneath the top knee. Now, keeping the pelvis strong, keeping the spine nice and strong. The only thing that's going to move is the femur, your thigh bone, inside of your hip socket. So nothing else is going to move. So I'll try and talk you through all the possible cheats as we go through. There's a few that you can do. So the first one, you're going to bring your knee up into flexion. Now, as your hip flexes up, your back stays straight. The cheat here is to flex your back to bring it up more. From there, you open up your hip. Now, the temptation with this one is just to rock your pelvis back, but you're not going to do that. When you've opened it up, you're going to internally rotate it, which basically means keep your knee where it is, and then just rotate so the heel goes up higher, and that's coming from the hip joint. From there, bring it all the way back into extension without arching the back, and bring the knee so it comes down, so it's straight underneath the hip, so it's not finishing up there, it comes all the way down. Good, then we repeat, so we bring up into flexion. Pull up, open the gates, internally rotate, bring that all the way back round into extension, and pull it all the way through. We'll do that one more time. Pull up into flexion, open the gates, internally rotate, all the way back underneath the hip, and pull it through. From there we reversed. So we went back into extension, keeping that pelvis level. From there we opened up like a hurdler, closed, and came back again. Extend, knee comes up to armpit, close, extend, knee comes up to armpit, and close. From there, pivot round, straight into the other side. Setup's the same, straight back, knee bent up to 90, take the ball, place it under the top leg, squeeze that heel towards your buttocks, lock on tight, here we go, we flex up, open the gates, rotate up, come all the way around into extension, lower and through. This is my slightly stickier hip, so I don't go quite as high on this one. Rotate, round, and back, one more, flex up, open, rotate, through, then we go back. And each time just trying to nudge a little bit more out of it. And again back. Keep the pelvis stacked, open that knee up, bring the foot under, then close one more time. Back. Cool. The other option we had for next, and again we don't have the prerequisites, which was a wall, but we set up with your shoulder blade, your buttock and your thigh against the wall, and then the leg, the hip which is going to work is the outside one, and the outside hand we just staggered slightly further forwards. So keeping the inside bit against the wall, keeping that pelvis level, we did the same thing. I'll give you a quick demo on one side. So the knee comes into flexion, back stays lovely and straight, opens out to the side like a dog wearing up a lamppost, the pelvis doesn't tilt. We rotate the heel, it all the way into extension, and we pull it all the way through again. Then to reverse it, we went backwards, extending at the hip, making sure we don't just bend the back, girdle over, flex, and repeats. So you can do that on both sides as well. What did we have left? We just had a little bit of arm stuff, didn't we? So, the arm stuff. We did the arm circles, glenohumeral circles, which is basically where your humerus, your upper arm bone, comes into the little sockets of your scapula, your shoulder blades. And it's going to look like this. If you want to hold the ball, you can. It's going to be palm facing up to start with. Rib cage facing forwards, don't let it twist, don't let your neck move. This is just for this shoulder joint, nothing else should shift. So, bracing on, we have the arm coming across the midline, palm facing up. You'll feel that it wants to come back in towards the ear. So arm is straight above, palm facing towards the ear. From there, you rotate the palm out. You reach back, keeping everything straight. Keep rotating that arm, rotating it in until it comes behind you. Chest is still lifted and arm is behind you, a little bit like you're reaching for a baton. It comes down to the side, knuckles facing towards the seams of your trousers. We then go back as high as it will go without compensating. Rotate it, bring it all the way up till your biceps facing your ear. Then rotate so the palm is facing up as it comes across the midline and back down to the sides. 3 times on each. Final one. We had the arms by the side. This was just to get the movement of the shoulder blades coming backwards and forwards using a cog motion. So we kept the hands by the side on the seams of the trousers, and when we rotated inwards, all we did was just rotated from the thumb side of the hand to the knuckle side of the hand, keeping both of those elbows nice and straight. As that happens, your shoulder blades just protract forwards. Then you start to rotate them out. As you rotate them out, they're going to want to come away from the side of the body. That's all good. As it does, the shoulder blades glide back and together. So they come down, hands touch the sides, rotate forwards like rolling pins on your thighs, rotate back, open up as they start to spread. And again, down they come, rotating. As they touch, they rotate along your thighs to protract. Boom, come back, open. Breath-wise, we can come in and you're just going to gently breathe out. If it comes the other way, you're going to breathe in. Just try not to steamroller through everything. Be really aware of the subtle movements which are going on in your shoulder blades and the subtle restrictions. What feels easier, what feels harder. Do they have to do different things to look like they're achieving the same things? And come to a rest every day if you get the chance, and let's see where we can build onto that from next week. Whatever flags up, make a little note, and then we'll figure out how to be specific with those areas and build it out even bigger.